Hi, messy kids! Hey, so Blimey Cow turned 6 on Saturday! Oh my gosh! Wow, we're so old now, guys! Don't you hate it when people act like that?
Wow, 21 now, guys, I'm so old.
Except these are the losers that turn 40 and they're like, no, please don't call me sir. Do I look that old? I'm young at heart. No, you suck at life. I'm sure your kids love being raised by one of their peers. Some of you may have heard about these Occupy Wall Street protesters. They're in a bunch of different cities around the country and they have a lot of different complaints. But the ones that are killing me are the kids that are complaining about having school debt. What? Like it's the school's fault that you have debt? Nobody forced you to go to school. If that's the way you feel, then you shouldn't have gone in the first place! It's not like you got tricked into going to college. You knew how much it was going to be when you signed up, right? Whose bright idea was it anyways to ask teenagers what they want to do for the rest of their lives? And then put tens of thousands of dollars behind whatever they decided. So instead of coming to grips with the fact that they bought into a really flawed way of thinking, they just complain that the man is screwing them over with all this school debt. You're not sticking it to the man by complaining about all your school debt. You're admitting that you need him. There are a ton of trade schools that are a lot cheaper and teach you a lot more. Everybody acts like the idea of college is too big to fail. But it needs to! It has to! Seeking higher education is a great thing. But the idea that you have to go to college right after high school if you want to be anything in life, that's called brainwashing. Most kids get out of college and they still don't know what they want to do. It's not like you did anything wrong, it's just that the system is messed up. It's a one-size-fits-all, generalized, matrix-like machine. If you want the system to be reformed, stop going to college! Watch how quickly everything fixes itself if one day everybody wakes up and decides, wow, holy crap, maybe $100,000 is way too much to spend on college. Learn to educate yourself. Don't just sit on your butt and say, okay, here's my money for the next 30 years, teach me things! Oh, well. Brenna Wheeler asks, Jordan, why do squirrels always run in front of cars? Let's just say that the last kid you cyberbullied could have been a squirrel. Matt Poole, do you eat fish? Yeah, you know what? I'm so hardcore that I eat that stuff raw. Yeah, I love the sushis. But not grocery store sushi. Grocery store sushi is like the final episode of Lost. You keep coming back to it, hoping to God that it'll be good this time, but it really is that bad. Janine Beckel writes, what if you suddenly contracted a strange disease that prevented you from speaking above a whisper?
Basically, it would work out just fine because Josh could subtitle everything I was saying. I have absolute 100% full trust in Josh that he would not screw this up. I know that Josh has made his mistakes in the past, but I have forgiven him. And I know he'll never try and get me back for all the terrible things I've said about him.
Carlson Swafford asks, is it better to enter the kingdom of heaven without bike or without beard? Duh, trick question. You can only enter into the kingdom of heaven on bike with beard. Kelly Taylor writes, you're an ugly son of a dump. Josh, you're ugly, stupid white. Well, guys, get your questions ready for Justin Bieber next week, because guess who's guest hosting? Justin Bieber. That's right, I'm serious. He will actually be here. Did anybody listen to his new song, Mistletoe? Let's just say that he's much too short and much too pasty to be calling little girls shoddy. He looks pretty stupid calling little girls shoddy. Stop it. Hey, guess what's gonna happen if you don't click the subscribe button right now? I'm literally gonna eat you. And guess what? You should probably say bye to your firstborn child because nom nom nom, I just ate him.